Hello and welcome. Welcome to the CBSE Chemistry YouTube channel. So, in this channel, we mainly discuss about the topics of chemistry that is included in CBSE syllabus for class 11 and 12. So, one of such topic is the concentration expressions. So, the concentration expressions may be of different kind, but the most important are there three types, that is mole fraction, molarity and molality. So we will have a discussion about this mole fraction, molarity and molality, that is how to define this concentration expressions and how to use. So before the discussion of this three things, that is mole fraction, molarity and molality, we should have a clear idea about the mole. So we should have a clear idea about the mole, and then only we can explain these things, right? Okay, so we will discuss this mole concept briefly now. So mole generally represented by N, that is equal to W by M. So what is the W? This is the amount of the substance taken by its molar mass. So without going too much theoretical, we will understand the mole concept by its practical use, right? Okay. Say you have 16 gram of oxygen. So what does it mean? So how many moles of oxygen are there? Okay. So you see, mole N equals to W by M. W is the amount of the substance taken. So in that case, 16 gram of oxygen have taken. So 16 by the molar mass. What is the molar mass of oxygen? That is also 16. So it will be equal to 1. That means any substance that is present by its molecular mass will be called 1 mole, right? Okay. Now if the substance is not present by its molecular mass, then what will be its mole? Okay. So now we will discuss such an example. Say there is 20 gram of sodium hydroxide. So it means how much mole of sodium hydroxide. You see, at first we have to calculate their formula or molecular mass. So for sodium it is 23, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1. So it's 40, right? So 40 is a molecular mass or a formula mass. So the mole will be W by M. So W is the amount of taken, that is 20, and the molar mass is what? 40. So it will be 0.5 mole. So in this way we can find out the mole of any particular component, right? Now we will calculate, or we will define mole fraction, molarity and molality. But we will start with this mole fraction. So what is mole fraction? Say there is a solution. Say in this solution there is two substance 1 and 2. So they are mixed in a solution. Okay. Say we have added W1 gram of component 1 or substance 1. Component 1. Say component 1. And W2 gram of component 2. Now say the molecular mass of this W1 is M1 and the molecular mass of this component 2, that is it is equal to M2, right? So there are W1 gram of component 1 and W2 gram of component 2 having their molar mass M1 and M2. Now what will be their mole value? So mole of component 1 will be W1 by M1 and mole of component 2 will be W2 by M2, right? Now we will define their mole fraction. So mole fraction of component 1, we can express the mole fraction in terms of every component. So mole fraction of component 1 of component 1 will be equal to what? Will be equal to mole of component 1 N1 by total mole, that is N1 plus N2. It is generally expressed with the help of X1. So X1 is the mole fraction of component 1, right? Now we can also have the mole fraction of component 2. So how we can write the mole fraction of component 2? You see, we can write the mole fraction of component 2 in this way. This is the mole fraction of component 2. So it will be x2, that will be equal to what? N2 by N1 plus N2, right? So that is the mole fraction of component 2. So in this way we can calculate the mole fraction of component 1 as well as the mole fraction of component 2, right? Now we will discuss about the molarity. So what is molarity? That thing we will discuss now. So molarity generally represented by capital M, right? It is equal to N2 by V. What is N2? N2 is the mole of the component 2, and in that case we generally define the component 2 as the solute. So we can write M equals to moles of solute by, this is the V means volume of the solution. Volume of solution. So remember these things, volume of solution, right? Highlight this solution, okay? And that is in liter. That is in liter. So the unit of the volume will be in liter, right? So that is called molarity. That is called molarity, right? Now we will now have an example to find out the molarity. How to find out the molarity? We will show this with the help of some example, right? Now say we have an example in which 4 gram of sodium hydroxide is dissolved in water and the total volume of the solution be 250 ml. Now by the definition of molarity, we know molarity equals to what? N2 by V. So we should have an idea about N2. Now N2 means what? N2 means W2 by M2. So the W2 we know 4 gram. The M2, that is the formula mass or molar mass of sodium hydroxide. So you see sodium 23, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1. So their molar mass or formula mass will be 23 plus 16 plus 1, that is 40. So its mole will be what? 1 by 10 or 0.1. Okay. Now this is the value of N2 and the value of V, volume in liter. Okay. So it is in 250 milliliter. So we have to convert the volume into liter. So we are just converting this into liter. So it is 0.250 liter. Now we have the value for N2 and for V as well. Now we will put these values into the equation and we will have the molarity, right? That means molarity M will be equal to now 0.1, that is the value for N2, and 0.25, that is the value for what? That is the value for volume, right? So now you just calculate what it comes, and that will be the value of this molarity. Actually it will come 0.4. So this much molar solution will be prepared by dissolving 4 gram of the sodium hydroxide in water, so that the volume of the solution become 250 ml, right? Now we will discuss about molality. This molality is also represented with the help of this small m. So what does it mean by molality? Molality M means N2, that is the moles of the solute, by W1. is the weight of the solvent present in kilogram. In kilogram, right? So that is the moles of the solute by the weight of the solvent in kilogram. So how to find out the moles of the solid, we know. So we will not discuss about this procedure, how to find out N2. And the weight of the solvent in kilogram. So we can easily have this value for this weight of the solvent, right? Okay. So now we will try to explain these things with the help of a problem, right? Okay. Say just consider there is the say 4 gram of NaOH. 4 gram of NaOH dissolved in say 100 gram of water. Then what will be its molality? Okay. So when 4 gram of NaOH dissolves in 100 gram of water, we have seen the value of N2 in the previous question. So 4 by 40. 40 is the formula mass or molar mass of NaOH, that is 0.1. Okay. Now mass of the solvent is what? 100 gram. So W1 is 100 gram. But we have to put the values of W1 in kilogram. So we have to convert this 100 gram into kilogram. So how to convert? You see in this equation we is putting this values of N2, that is 0.1, and the value of W1 is 100 gram. So to convert the 100 gram into kilogram, we just multiply this with 10 to the power minus 3. Then it will be in kilogram, right? Then if we calculate the things, then the value of small m will be what? So the value of small m will be almost equal to, I think, 1, right? So this is the molality of the solution. So in this way we can find out the molality of the solution. So I hope you students have understood how to calculate the mole fraction, the molarity and the molality. So thank you everyone for watching this video.